Excuses are messages from the devil himself trying to stop you from doing the right thing. So you have to get so good at telling those excuses to shut the fuck up if you want to achieve anything in life.
Welcome to the Glow Code!
What's up, everybody? I'm Claude Racine. I am your host of the Glow Code, where I suffocate your bullshit and help you reclaim your life so you can win at life, so you can be fucking happy. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment, tell us where you're from. And if you are coming back, hit that like button, leave me a comment, tell me where you're watching from, tell me what you like most about the Glow Code and anything that you would like me to talk about in future episodes. But today we are going to talk about good old excuses. And I feel like over time they have just gotten so much more powerful. They have taken over. And you know what that means? That means the devil has taken over. That means the devil is winning. Because anything that tries to veer us off the path that we know we should be going down, like for example, okay, you said you were going to get up today and you're going to go do your workout. And then you find an excuse not to. Boom. That's a loss. That's an agreement with the devil. You're saying like, okay, devil, I'll listen to you. Like really let that sink in. Really let that sink in. Like, even if you don't believe in God or the devil, I mean, you must believe in something good, evil, some kind of higher power or something that exists here. And you know what? I would love to know what that is for you. So leave it in the comments. Tell me, like, what do you believe in? And if you really let that sink in, that every time you make an excuse, you're going into agreement with evil, with the devil. And the thing is there will always be something in the way. You're always going to be busy. Your kids are always going to be there, right? Until they're not. And then your excuse will be like, well, I'm too old, or I just didn't start working out early enough. And now it just seems like it's too late, right? Or I work a lot. You know, I'm super, super busy and I drive an hour to and from work and got to drive my kids everywhere. Like, I just, my husband's not supportive. It's so hard to eat right around him. And first of all, you have to regain control of your life. This is your life. And what I want you to do is I want you to write down how you want it to look. Like, what would an ideal day look like for you? If you could have any kind of day go as you want it to, with no obstacles, like nothing getting in the way, what would that look like? Write it down so you're clear on that. And then figure out how you can make that happen. Because you guys, if you keep saying like, I'm too busy, or I'm a mom of 4 and blah, 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 and I don't have the money and this and that, blah, blah, like you are just creating that reality over and over and over and over again. And the only person who can create a different reality is you. No one's going to come in and give you more time. No one's going to come in and give you more money. Like, it's not going to fall out of the sky magically. You have to go make your life happen. That's why it's like, so I hate when people are like, just sitting here manifesting, like just sitting here, affirmationing away and oh yeah, affirmations on point. Like, yeah, that's good. You do have to think positive and dream and like envision your future and things like that. But without action, with continued excuses, that shit ain't never coming to life. Ever. It will never, ever come to fruition because you're not making it happen. So you could think about it, pray about it, manifest about it, affirm your fucking life away about it. But if you're not going into actual action, it's never going to happen. And what stops you from going into action? Excuses. And even like thoughts like, I'm not worthy, or I'm not deserving of this, or, I don't know. Those are excuses too. Everybody is worthy of a healthy, abundant life, but you have to put the excuses away. You have to jump in 100%, not 99%. People talk about this all the time, like balance. Everything is okay in moderation. I fully disagree. Why would you allow a toxin in your body in moderation? Why would you allow any unhealthy habit in moderation? Why would you allow that? So you have to commit 100%, and then you have to stick to that commitment, because if you don't, when you go back on your word, when you don't, keep your promise to yourself, you're just collecting more and more karmic debt, a term that I learned from my mentor, one of my mentors, Wes Watson. You're just adding and collecting karmic debt. So every time you make an excuse, I want you to think, okay, I'm going into agreement with the devil and I'm collecting a little bit more karmic debt. And that just means that you have some debt to pay then. And why would you want to do that to yourself? Why would you want, you're literally making yourself suffer. If you're suffering right now, you created that. If you're struggling, you created that reality. But do you know the beautiful thing about taking responsibility for it and saying, I'm going to shut my fucking excuses up right now, is you also can create a brand new reality. Look at your habits. Look at the choices you have made over the last year. Really, look at them. Reflect. Become aware of how many excuses you make in a day. Become aware of your excuses. Anytime you're justifying anything, that's an excuse. Anytime. It doesn't matter what it is, it's an excuse. Because the reality is if we make it a priority and it is that important to us, we will make it work. I mean, think about the things that you make work no matter what. I have some moms that come to me and they say, well, between 7 and 8, that's my time with my kids. I read to them. That's a non-negotiable. They don't miss that time. But yet it's so easy to skip on a workout the next morning because, the morning got frantic and da-da-da-da-da. You are the only person that can put control there. No one's coming to save you. So get your ducks lined in a row and make it happen and make your health a priority. Make you a priority. We always make what's important to us a priority. We make the things that matter to us a priority. So when you don't make you a priority, you're saying, I don't matter. I'm not important. And guess what? Your health and you is all you've got. It's all you've got. Your children deserve the best version of you. Your partners deserve the best version of you. You deserve the best version of you. And the only way to create her or him is by taking care of yourself and putting yourself first priority, at the top of the motherfucking list. So look back at the choices you've made over the last year. Look back at your habits. Look back at what you went back on your word on, where you didn't keep your promise, and then change that. Just make it happen. Choose you. Choose self-love. Choose God. He put all of us here to be great. And yes, there's sin, and yes, we do fight against the devil every single day. But don't give up. Don't give in. Don't make it so easy for him to win. Fuck. Some of you guys make it so easy for him to win. You got to build the motherfucker out of yourself that is hard to fucking beat. It is hard to beat me. It is hard to get to me. Does it happen sometimes? Do I struggle with anxiety and worry and sometimes, not wanting to go to the gym, but I go anyway? I get the thoughts, right? Things happen to me. I get the thoughts and the excuses and, you know what? I already ran 3 miles today. I don't need to do this part of my workout. But I can see that I'm making an excuse. I am aware. And then I tell that thing to shut the fuck up and I do it anyway. I just do it anyway. Today, you guys, I went to a yoga class. Haven't been to a yoga class in years. I'm talking 15 years. And all I do is work out. I don't stretch much. And my body is very tight. And it was a hot yoga class and it was hard. It was level 2, 3. And these bitches were doing crazy ass twists with their arms underneath here and in between the vagina and reaching back here. And my shoulders don't fucking do that. And I wanted to leave so bad so many times. I know. And I stayed. I recognized the excuse. I recognized that, hey, that's the devil talking to me. He's trying to get me to quit. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. This is why I throw my middle fingers up in my picture, you guys. That's not at y'all. That's at evil shit. That's at all the things that are trying to stop us. That's at everybody who is trying to suppress us. That's at the devil. Fuck you. I'm taking control of my life. I am. And if you allow excuses to creep in day after day after day, and several excuses throughout the day, man, you are just aligned with the devil. Are you okay with that? If you're not happy with where you are, if there are results you're not getting, align yourself with God and tell your excuses to shut the fuck up. Only you can make this happen. Only you. You have the power. You are worthy. You have the control. You can be cause. You have to choose to be cause. Every single motherfucking decision you make every goddamn day is a choice. It's a choice. You choose that. No one's making you choose it. Nothing is making you choose it. You have full self-determinism over self. So that's it. Now you know you're in control. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today for 12 minutes. I love you guys so, so much. Please follow me on Instagram at Glow Up With Claude. You guys, I post a lot of free content there on how to lose weight, how to reclaim your life, how to balance your hormones, how to be a kick-ass fucking mom who puts herself first and who lives a life that she loves and who is in a body that she loves. At Glow Up With Claude. And you guys, I love motivating you on here. You guys know this is like one of my favorite things to do. I am also a coach. Because of my own story of struggling with autoimmune and reversing it, losing 35 pounds, I now am helping other women. I have helped over 700 women in the last year and a half do the same thing. So if you are looking for help in that area, if you're struggling with weight loss, with balancing your hormones, if you're struggling with depression, anxiety, if you're struggling with postpartum, perimenopause, I help women get rid of these problems and just take control back over their bodies and feel the best they ever have. And yes, I'm 42 and I feel better than I ever have. So if that resonates with you, go to Instagram, DM me the words I'm in, and let's fucking glow up. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week.